BG, this is Joel. It was great to see this improvement last night. This is the first swing. So you're pretty close to the downswing plane, but that doesn't look very good at all there. And so this is what that swing looks like from face on. And you'll see a huge difference here as we keep going through the lesson. This is the very first one. Remember, I was so excited because you nailed it. Look how much better that is. Right there in the follow through, and then from face on, it looks hugely better there with your arms through impact. Beautiful. And then as you kept going, I mentioned that you could, there you go. Oh man, that looks good. There you feel like it's a forehand winner in tennis. And look how much different this will look. Boy, howdy, that is so much better, BG, than what we're seeing over here. It's almost funny how much better that looks over here on our left. Look at that. Compared to what you started with over here on our right. Much, much better. Much different. Hugely different there, BG. Look at that. So that definitely warrants the blue line over there on our left. Beautiful work there, buddy. And so it kept going. This is how it looked. Much, much better. Again, you're trying to drop it down now like all these tour players I showed you. Look at that. That one looks sweet. Look at all these. So much easier to be coming from inside the ball, more on the plane line, BG. Much, much better. Much, much better. Hugely different. And again, let me show you all these tour players that kind of get this feel that they're kind of dropping it back like you're starting to feel there with that forehand winner feel. Notice again here, this is the backswing is the yellow line, the downswing. Backswing is on the yellow line, the downswing is on the orange line. Notice how the club head drops back. Not all the tour players do this, but a lot of them do. See, it's on the red line there when his hands are chest height, but then it's on the orange line when his hands are chest height on the downswing. There's Sergio. So again, not all the tour players do that kind of a drop, but as you can see here, a lot of them do. Here's Nick Price. See on the yellow on the backswing, but on the orange on the downswing. There's the backswing and there's the downswing. Show you another one. Again, on the red line on the backswing, on the orange line on the downswing. So Bijou, that is great work there, man. Much improved, and then it was great to see during the range office hours afterwards. And when we went out to get the ball flights outside, how the ball flights were so much more consistent. Because it's looking more like that and feeling more like that on the video. Thanks so much, Bijou. Talk to you soon.
This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 to 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlinks. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment. And we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. And then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and get some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied that things are looking better on the video here, and we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is for the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we can come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.